finally get my day started, man. Let me double stretch real quick. I'm going back to sleep. What the hell you talking about?
I promise you there's no better gain than the stock market, y'all. Because we up 31%. We killing the market, man.
Please subscribe.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Natch. I speak stocks. Today is Wednesday, December 20th, and in today's video, I have one play for you. Before I go into the plays, let me delve into yesterday's recap of the overall markets. The Dow continues its record pace, closing up a whopping 0.68%. The Dow settling at 37,551. NASDAQ heading into record territory. They closed up 0.66% to settle at 15,003. The NAS. Apple rose for a change, rose 0.54%, $196.94. Apple. The big winner yesterday was CGEN, C-G-E-N. The stock spiked and whopping 173% to settle at $2 even. The higher day was $2.46. The volume for CGEN, 113 million shares exchanged hands. The company came out with a licensing deal news, and on that, the stock skyrocketed. Dave's play today is a SP play, in and out, grab and go, one and move. Do not overstay your welcome. ACON, ACON. Stock is up 73% thus far in the pre, trading at 50 cents at the recording of this video, after closing up 20% yesterday. The higher day for ACON is 60 cents, 60 cents. If this one retracts below 46 cents, this might be a no-go today. Company came out with patent news. Go ahead and read up the news on ACON. This one has spikeability. For example, on May 30th, the stock went from 65 cents all the way to $1.52 on a volume of 40 million shares exchanged hands. This one is in the healthcare space. Their headquarters out of Colorado. Let's kick the tires.
I mean,
yeah, it's a solid car.
I ain't gonna buy it if I'm worried about it. You know what I'm saying?
Why are you kicking it? Don't kick it.
You know what? Unreal.
They were a market cap of 3 million. They have 5 million in the float. 30% of the float are held by insiders. 12% of the float are held by institution, and shorts has 1% of the float. They have 84K in revenues. Their revenue per share, 0.01. This is ACON. Their quarterly revenue growth is up 5% year over year. They have a total cash of just 161K. Total debt of a whopping 727K. They have to work on their debt load here. Their current ratio is sitting way below par. Current ratio is sitting precisely at 0.15. This one could be bankrupt any day soon. ACON. That's all I have for you, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to follow me on X at WT. In the meantime, in between time, always protect your neck. Always set a stop loss. Do not invest more than you're willing to lose. And whenever you see some profits, take some profits, because now you see them, now you don't. Dave Natch, I'm out. Boom, bam, make your next trade your best trade. Always take care of your downside and let the upside take care of itself. Trade responsibly.
Do remember, if you wish to open a trading account, check out my Webull link below. You will get some free stocks. Minimum deposit required is just 1 penny. Also, pre-market hours trading starts at 4 a.m. sharp. 4 a.m. sharp with Webull. Webull only, the way to go. Pre-market hour trading is very risky, it's not for the risk averse.
To my mind a new understanding. Thou makest me to realize the reason why we have never found any measure of wealth. We never sought it. Thou hast labored patiently to build the staunchest chariots in Babylon. that purpose was devoted your best endeavors. Therefore, at it thou didst succeed. I strove to become a skillful lyre player, and at it I did succeed. In those things toward which we exerted our best endeavors, we succeeded. The gods were content to let us continue thus. Now at last we see a light, bright like that from the rising sun. It biddeth us to learn more, that we may prosper more. With a new understanding, we shall find honorable ways to accomplish our desires. Let us go to Arcad this very day, Banseer urged. Be as thou sayest.
I got options
We go
in
this
Rocket.
day and take them with us.
I have a one-day option. I got to sell it tomorrow.
He was generous in his charities.
DraftKings up
He was generous with
400%
his
for the
family.
year.
He was liberal in his own expenses.
400%.
Nevertheless, we struggle for existence. You can wear the finest garments, and you can enjoy the rarest foods, while we must be content if we can clothe our families in raiment that is presentable and feed them as best we can.
No, I'm out tomorrow. I'm out tomorrow. Every time I go back in, it's not moving.
Left beset by overwhelming appetites and
Now
desires
it's going
they
to
have
pop
not the
without me.
ability to gratify. In my youth, I looked about me and saw all the good things there were to bring happiness and contentment. And I realized that wealth increased the potency
That
of all
futures
these.
got me nervous this morning.
Wealth is a power.
I sold
With wealth,
15% of my ZM.
possible.
I was selling
One
left,
may
right, and
ornament
center.
the home with the richest of
Got to
furnishings.
secure that profit.
One may sail the distant
This market is
seas.
looking
One may
shaky.
feast on the delicacies
Let's
of
see what
far
tomorrow
lands.
brings.
One may buy the ornaments of the gold worker and
I
the
am
stone
social is
polisher.
in the building.
One may even build mighty temples for the gods.
Check out this channel. I am
One may
social.
do all these things and many others in which there is delight for the senses and gratification for the soul. And when I realized all this, I decided to myself that I would claim my share of the good things of life. I would not be one of those who stand afar off,
Thank you, I am
enviously
social.
watching others enjoy.
I've been buying the heck out
I
of
would
workhorse.
not be content to
Below
clothe
10.
myself in the cheapest raiment
Been
that
loading up.
looked respectable. I would not be
Sold the
satisfied
majority at
with
about
the lot of a
19 bucks.
poor man.
Then I started back a position about
I would make
$21.
myself a guest at this banquet of good things.
This thing is going to 30.
Being, as you know, the son of a humble
Workhorse.
merchant, one of a large family with no hope of an inheritance, and not being endowed, as you have so frankly said, with superior powers or wisdom, I decided that if I was to achieve what I desired, time and study would be required. As for time, all men have it in abundance. You, each of you, have let slip by sufficient time to have made yourselves wealthy. Yet you admit you have nothing to show except your good families, of which you can be justly
Pay
proud.
attention to
As for
SAVA
study,
tomorrow.
did not
SAVA.
our wise teacher teach us that
They're
learning
up in
was
the
of
after
two
hours.
kinds? The one kind being the things we learned and knew, and the other being the training that taught us how to find out what we did not know. Therefore did I decide to find out how one might accumulate wealth, and when I had found out, to make this my task and do it well. For is it not wise that we should enjoy while we dwell in the brightness of the sunshine? For sorrows enough shall descend upon us when we depart for the darkness of the world of spirit.
I thank you for watching. Dave Natch. I'm out.